heavy.
All right. Right.
No, we're not. It generally doesn't happen. I'm not making you nervous by watching me. It's too late. Guys, this dock's about to walk down there. You see there's no handrails or guardrails along the sides. Usually I say that if you fall in the water, I'll point and laugh at you. Just joke around a little bit. It's not too funny right now though, folks, because lately we've had a pretty big gator that's been hanging around this dock. I don't know where he is right now, but he's falling that water right now.
I ate the gator. Before we leave though, we got pretty strong winds today, about 15 mile an hour sustained winds all day. We're going to go fast about 3 times, so especially while we're going fast, folks, make sure any loose objects you got might blow away. Hold those securely, alright? Now the gators, they're wild animals too, of course I can't control them, but they are territorial. They know where they like to hang out and take us to those spots. They can still pop up in random places and surprise you sometimes, so again, be ready for those too. Anyway, okay, I guess he's just going to park over there. He's just going to park over there.
hundreds of miles of canals like this one, which were dredged out by the Army Corps of Engineers in the early 20th century. And the islands you're seeing here, they're actually spoil islands. Basically a byproduct from the dredging. But yeah, folks, that does make the Everglades the slowest moving river in North America. Yeah, notice that I said it's a giant river, not a long one. It's about 100 miles north to south. At its widest point, though, it's about 60 miles east to west, so it is also the widest river on Earth. Yeah, it's very shallow too, guys. Even with the wind, there's probably spots around here, you'll be able to see to the bottom. Natural state of the Everglades, so it's going to be like that in most areas we go through today. The only real exception are the canals. It's about 20. Alright now, folks. Back at the dock, I was telling gators territorial animals. There's a 5-foot gator that lives around this island. This is her home. Now she's here somewhere, folks. Whether or not we see her, that's up to her. She could be underneath us right now, for all I know. Maybe hiding these cattails somewhere under these trees up ahead. We'll just keep an eye out. It would be nice to see her since I did not see her any of my rights. I got me asked, folks. That's a lot more vultures than I thought we'd find here. Beautiful day out, but I guess even these birds probably have a little bit of trouble flying these strong winds. Sometimes you can't see that at all. It's about the length of the alligator. 6 inches, 6 foot long gator. Simple as that. Now, that does make that a 6 foot long carnivorous reptile with 80 teeth in its mouth, 40 in the top, 40 in the bottom. Gator size, close to 2,000 pounds of crushing power per square inch when it bites down. That's more than a pound to break any bone in our bodies with more to spare. Yeah, it's can't downplay how dangerous they can be, folks, but I don't want you to be scared of them. Just treat them with caution and respect, not fear. That's what I'm always saying. So yeah, guys, in case you haven't already noticed, by this alligator, they are pretty lazy animals. That's no joke, guys. They build up lactic acid in their muscles extremely fast, so they're all muscle and power, but not a lot of stamina. But in general, you don't bother them. They won't bother you. In situations like this, of course, you know, the rudder's edge, gotta be careful there, like I said. And yeah, don't swim with them, guys. I did just tell you they're lazy, but trust me, when they want to move, they can. In the water in short bursts, 25 miles per hour. They see that big rudder-like tail right there, guys. I mean, that's all muscle. Hey, man, you're pretty chill. You're a cool gator. Why can't your friends all be like this? It's different with every alligator, honestly, folks. Being that they're territorial, you know, don't get the wrong impression here, they're not our friends, but this park's been open for over 30 years, guys. Every gator around here probably grew up around these airboats to the point that they're just not scared of them. Now, you don't get me getting next to me back here. What are you doing? Don't look at me like I'm a snack. Go to them. They want to see you. Silly gator. Alright, folks. It's not as complex as ours, but they can still retain, remember, and learn a little bit. their tails, folks. In my opinion, it's almost elegant the way they move. And we're 3 gators in already, and they're all in the water. I'm shocked. I thought with the weather today they'd all be basking, but actually I have to show this, folks. Straight ahead, great blue heron flying right towards the boat, going on the right side. And there he goes. I thought he thought right past us. Anyway, for those of you that just saw that, the great blue heron, that is the largest bird you'll see around here, folks. That bird stands about 4 feet tall, average 6 to 6.5 foot wingspan. It's also one of the largest members of the egret family. Shame he flew away though. Well, let me get this gator on the right-hand side here. Once they're adults, because they don't stop growing, but it's weird. Adult alligators grow. Diet, environment, gender, genetics, there's a lot of factors there. Now, the problem with that too, guys, is most animals, a doctor could just look at their teeth, tell you how old they are, give you a rough estimate. Can't do that with gators, though. You're just gonna cut me off like that.
Thank you.
Take care, sir.
There he is. There he is. That's our big dude right there. Now, as you can see, he is famous. I'm going to grab him and we're going to bring him up there in the center so everybody's going to be able to see him. I'm just going to move him around these other ones nice and carefully. There we go. Alright, now, usually they carry out an alligator that size big as I am. People clap, cheers, anybody out there? Hey, yes. It's a live show. I love a live audience. Now this guy here, he's like 8 feet, 170 pounds. You guys want a picture? Do me a favor. Hurry up. I'm going to set him down right here in the sand, and let's grab a hold of these jaws nice and carefully. Alright, let's take a look in there. Oh, hold on. He's getting a little feisty there. Easy going. Oof. Easy there. Yeah, he does bite. Now, if you guys take a look inside that mouth, there are 80 teeth in there, 40 top and 40 bottom. They can actually break the teeth off, they grow them back, and they cycle through several thousand teeth in a lifetime. Now, that comes in handy because it's about hard to break down. A large gator can bite with an entire ton of force in the mouth, 2,000 pounds per square inch power. Y'all do not look impressed with that number. Think about it, 2,000 pounds. That's not power to snap any bone in your weak, fragile human body and crush your skull like a potato chip. If you're not impressed by that, it's because you're on the wrong side of the glass. Now, even if they bite down so hard, you can hold those jaws shut with your bare hand, as you can see me doing right now. All that power he has is for closing, very little for opening. So if you're ever about to be attacked by one, remember, you don't have to run away. Simply turn around, grab those jaws, you'll do great. I'm kidding, you run for your life. Now, we have all these alligators in here for a reason, though. We're actually now going to rescue, and these are all considered to be nuisance gators. Now, a nuisance gator is one that shows up in a backyard, swimming pool, he ate flood. He saw my sign language, so jump over the glass and eat the people. See, he's going for it. Alright, now, anyways, though, guys, the last thing I gotta say is don't try this on your own. I know I make it look really easy. I'm comfortable with them, not because it's safe, but because I've handled gators since I was like 10 years old, and I'm what they call desensitized and mentally unstable. Okay?
Don't try this on your own, like for real. I do make it look very easy and I'm very calm and comfortable because I've done it since I was a child. It is not safe. It takes one slippy loose life or limb. I feel very lucky I've never had a bad accident, but I have had friends that did. I had one friend get bit in the hand during a show. The gator shook, death rolled, and just snapped his arm in half. Seriously. I had another friend get bit. Try to handle them. That's how people get hurt or killed. Leave them alone, they're gonna leave you alone. Alright? Now we're gonna do our last trip with this guy to try to impress everybody. It's gonna be what we call the face off, because if I mess it up, my face will come off. Yeah. I'm gonna open up the jaws and I'm gonna set my chin on the edge of the open jaw. Now I can see the jaws open my chin, and if anything touches the side of the mouth, boom, the jaws will slam shut. Okay? Let's open up the jaws. Easy, buddy. Hold on, guys. Get a little feisty there. You can see that's no joke right there. It takes a fraction of miscalculation on that. He's got your arm. I mean, that's literally right there next to my arm. Okay? I know when I don't die, you guys think it's tame. It's not. You just got to know what you're doing. But you can just see that little slip, and he's got you right there. And if he does, he's going to break your arm. Okay, look at his neck. He's got a fat neck, right? Look at he's chubby. That's not fat. That's his jaw muscle right there. That's how if he doesn't bite you, you can just snap your arm in half. All right, now we're going to try this again. Now, most of the show is jokes. I want you to laugh and have fun. This is not a joke, though. It is very dangerous. So before I do it, I want some motivation. You guys enjoy the show? Yeah. Oh, guys, I love those 8 people, but I need a little more than that. You guys enjoy the show? I mean, this is real, guys. If I mess up, I literally get bit in the face. So I hope you're having fun. There we go. Very careful. Say to the alligator, give him the applause. Alright. Now as you see, he just gets up and he walks away, and he's not trying to come after me. Like I said, the show doesn't hurt him, there's no revenge or anything like that. We're going to do for you guys now is we're going to take out baby gators, we're going to cool animal on the other hand, and rescue these guys out of people's backyards myself. Actually caught one of them on somebody's front doorstep at 4 in the morning.